Tuned into the Groove Zone with DJ D Phoenix, and be sure to tune in for the 17th of Never, raising awareness for the homeless folks.
Ow! Rock and roll, I'm telling you, these Skull Bandits are the best. You guys did get the invite.
Hey, we got it. We got it.
Oh my gosh. Well, give me a second because now I got to compose myself, seriously.
All right. Nice green screen too, by the way. Yeah, our basement looks like that right now too.
40 fucking bucks. $40.
You don't have to go anywhere. You just put the image of where you are. It's cheap everywhere.
Okay, $40 I paid for this stupid thing. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I got this really cool like setup with the big like rack and everything.
Yeah.
All like I think there were like even cameramen that came with it for $40. This piece of fabric and these little clip things show up. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Guys. Oh my God! It is so cool to finally get a face-to-face with you.
Yeah, exactly. The Zoom, because the pandemic, Zoom and the pandemic went up together, right? Like I never heard of Zoom before that, really.
No, how many interviews did we do? 2, 3?
Yeah, and I had classic phone interviews, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And on this little piece of crap, actually, it might as well be 2 tin cans and a string.
I wish it was still like that.
Ben, Kyle, oh my God, guys. Guess what? You are listening to the Groove Zone Network. This is DJ D Phoenix, rising up out of the ashes at the moment. I actually woke up a little late, and go figure, what a day. I'm hanging out with the Skull Bandits. Mountainhead, hey.
What's happening there?
Ow! Man, have I wanted to do that with you guys. Actually, this is visit number what? 3, 4?
4, like you were saying. I can't remember.
Yeah. And it goes back now almost a couple of years. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, we've been in and out of the pandemic together.
I know.
Right at the start, and now we're in the heat of it.
How's things going up there for you guys with all that?
It's okay, man. Like for whatever reason, Canada and specifically Ontario are dealing with this like shit. So it's not like the clearing out of the path is way down still. I don't know. We're not touring for a while, it seems. But at least we have a studio here, so we've been busy making music.
Well, whose boathouse?
That's like a family, like our family's cottage. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did that because we couldn't do anything else, and we just had the idea. Plus, a neighbor kind of gave us shit, so we were kind of like, "You want to hear loud?" Yeah. The neighbor came over when we were recording at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and said, "Yeah, it's a little loud. Could you turn it down?" And we had never met them before. You know, if we knew their names, we would have been a little nicer. And we were like, "Yeah, it's okay. We'll turn it down a bit." And as soon as they paddled away, we looked at each other and said, "We're doing that show for sure now." Yeah, it wasn't up for question anymore. Yeah, and it's like, well, we're gonna need louder speakers too. We're gonna have to rent some louder ones.
2 things. First of all, turn it up to 11.
Exactly.
And second of all, now you know your neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had to ask the names before. It's like, if you're gonna give me shit, at least tell me your name first, please.
No doubt. Hey, you, fuck off.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, fuck off, man.
Yeah, exactly. And they've been known to be the sticklers in the Bay, telling everyone to quiet down and not have fun. So yeah.
Go figure that your family lot is right next to theirs.
Exactly. We have a lot of support in our Bay for them, because there are a lot of people came over, gave us some beers the day of the concert, and said, "I heard the neighbors told you to quiet down. You can tell them to fuck off from me next time." Yeah, we built a way bigger, a lot more friends on the lake with that show than they have. So.
Oh my gosh! But what a cool idea! It's like I was just like, in fact, I think it was because I was on your feed, but I saw that come up, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me! And so I got a chance to catch the first part of it. But what a cool idea, though. Yeah. Where did that come from? Just one of those things like, hey, let's go play on the boathouse.
Yeah, we just because that boathouse, it doesn't house a boat. It's like a bar on the water, so you can stand in it. And we figured we could do something there. And
we kind of just developed the idea, you know, to do something for charity where we collect a bunch of food for the food bank and some money. And
Right, that's right. Yeah.
And just having the like having people be able to come in their boats and hang out. We
social distance regulations were still good too.
Yeah.
So
we figured it'd be cool, and then you know we sent out a blast about it and did very minimal promotion because at this point we didn't really, not that we didn't care, but like we were going to do the show regardless of the.
We just wanted to play because we hadn't played in so long. It was just getting the itch really.
And then we popped the door.
Well, and look at the time too that this hit. You guys could have probably had an album, and you guys would have definitely been out on the road touring by now.
We had a huge lineup, man. We had a huge schedule all summer, like, and it was getting better and better shows, bigger and bigger, and it was like, oh, this is good. 2020 is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. And then flash forward, and guess what? God, when? Actually, I'm kind of surprised that. Well, no, I'm not surprised because do we even still know what this shit is?
No, it's just like lost all context.
It's gotten so muddled up and overexposed and commercialized. Handle me with care.
Yeah, I know. You know, it kind of reminds me of that game when like you put about 8 kids or maybe 8 world leaders in a circle, and George Bush gets to like whisper in the ear of like Putin and tell him something, and we're gonna see what happens by the time it gets all the way back around to Bush, because none of it makes any sense.
Exactly, man.
You know,
that's the only sense that I can make out of it, is that it doesn't make any sense, and to try to make sense out of it is just a losing game.
Yeah,
we're getting really close to that conspiracy theory thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Oh, yeah, this is where you're going to end up too, because that's where the mind will go. It's like, well, who's the one guy in charge? Who's the evil empire in charge here?
No doubt, no doubt. And how can you not at this point? And if you don't at least think about it, or at least consider it, it's like then you've got your head in the sand, because something's up. You know, it's like it doesn't take a blind man to see that something's going on.
Yeah, it's like I said, man, it's really strange around here too, because the lockdown, like we're in our area, I think, and I'm not saying this is good either, like 220 people have died in our like area of a couple 100,000 people, and that's been the whole time, and everyone that was with it at the start are now all turning against it, being like, okay, something has got to be up, because the numbers are not making any sense here.
Well, and wouldn't you probably have lost about that same amount of people this year anyway to like the flu or to something along those lines?
Yeah, probably even more.
The graph, I don't think and somehow the flu doesn't exist this year. It's crazy. All of a sudden that there's a new buzzword.
There is a Christmas miracle even in March, you know, that there was a cure. We don't have to worry about the flu, the common cold, nothing anymore. You know,
true. True. Yeah.
So, you know, thank you, whoever, you know, thank you, Jesus. And that we don't have to contend with that anymore.
Yeah.
See, but and I guess that's what's weird is that I want to say that at least if you guys said, oh, no, it's not like that, then it'd give me a little bit of reassurance that, okay, then we're going to get out of this eventually. But when your country's leader and our country's leader are like reading out the same book and, you know, telling the people to do this or to do that, it's like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
To me, it speaks Orwellian, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, that or like Brave New World. That's always like the Huxley versus Orwell. Who was right on the dystopian future? It's like they're all pretty similar. They both look bad, but like I don't know which one's winning so far.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Which version of Apocalypse is your favorite?
Right.
You know, I think we might have talked about this too. The Mad Max. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
as long as I can see it on the screen, I don't want to live it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it that I can get into it for a couple hours and then forget about it. I don't want to actually have to wake up all day.
Yeah,
this shit.
Let me simulate the scenario. I don't want to be a part of it.
No doubt. Cool haircuts, rock and roll, whatever. Did I do a station ID yet? I probably did. I think I did. But you know what though? Let's do another one because I need to get a couple of new sound bites from you guys too, if we can.
Do you want us to do it here, or we can like record it properly in the studio?
You are so hard to track down and get a hold of. You guys would have to go right to the studio after we were done talking and do it for me and send them to me now. Okay. Or we can just do it. This is the clearest. But see, I want video of it though too.
Yeah, okay, all right now.
Yeah, let's do this.
Well, guess what I get to do? I get to leave you with my green. How long do I have you for? 20 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
We don't have another call till 3, so in 45 minutes.
Rock and roll. Okay, 2 seconds and you'll see why.
Okay.
The green screen sales have to be going through.
I know.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just so easy, man. I mean, we've used it.
We're in Wayne's basement, but that's not Wayne's
No,
basement.
you're not in my basement. Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Look at that sharp unit.
Nice. Looks good, man.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Guess what? It's time to put on. Hey guys, you are listening to the Groove Zone Network with DJ D Phoenix and Mountain Head today, coming to you from Toronto, Ontario, and Olympia, Washington. And honestly, and I'm going to confess here, I was in just about tears. We're having some major computer glitches right at interview time. Go effing figure, man.
Of course, it wouldn't happen any other time, man. That's not
No.
like the blood pressure like that.
I know, and so I'm like seriously fighting back tears, and I see your guys' screen come up, and I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah, everything's working good right now.
Oh, hey, no, we're working fine. I can see you guys and hear you guys totally great. So yeah, can we do a couple of clips or just even one? I'll tell you what, let's do one for me now, and then go in and do the one in the studio later. How's that?
Okay.
Is that okay?
What do you want us to plug specifically?
I can kind of get that.
Groove radio.
Just the Groove Zone. Oh, the Groove Zone. And also, you guys are probably going to run on our event, which is the 17th of Never. We'll talk about homelessness today, but it's our event to raise awareness for the homeless situation.
Okay.
Is that okay? So
Yeah.
you want me to write it down? Would that help?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's like, hey, it's Ben and Kyle from Mountain Head. You're tuned into the Groove Zone, DJ D Phoenix.
But exactly. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, just do that. And 17th of Never, and I think you can hopefully see this. So on top of everything else, I'm dealing with the death of one of our artists.
What?
Kyle, I think I might have messaged you. I was the last one to be with this guy. He was one of our rap artists with the station, one of our featured people, Quasar Star. He had just gotten his own show right as the second season was taken off. I'd been playing him since last year when we met. He had been here 2 nights before he was found dead, and we don't know what happened. This was February 6th. It was a Saturday morning, and they found they found him hanging in a hotel room up in about 20 miles north of here.
Oh, Jesus, man. It's rough out there these days. I found that like with almost anybody I've come into contact with, like all my friends, like all this, like just this weird, like you're saying, no one knows what's going on, so things are very like floaty and weird with everybody, and it's starting to seem like everyone's like in this imaginary cage they can't get out of or some shit.
Yeah, I know, and I don't get it. I mean, when I thought about the end of the world, or thought about the future, or whatever, I didn't see this.
No, that's the. I mean, the cool thing about life, but you can think whatever you want, but it's never the case. It's stranger than we can think of. We cannot think this way. It's like too strange. Reality is too strange.
And the thing is, we probably don't even know the half of it.
Oh fuck! I don't think we want it. I don't think we can handle it. That's when the head blows up. You can't handle the
truth. No, you can't handle the truth. Okay, hey, let's do a real quick plug, because we're gonna get deep into this conversation real quick. So, the Groove Zone and this. Okay, yeah, if you can see that, okay.
Yep.
Hey, whenever you're ready, guys.
Hey, this is Kyle
And Ben.
from Mountain Head, and you're tuned into the Groove Zone.
With DJ D Phoenix.
17th of Never.
And tune in for the 17th of Never and support
No, that's cool. You can support it for homelessness.
I just don't know where to put the 17th of Never in this.
Actually, no, that was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, how you did it was perfect. So the only thing, no, we're not going to support homelessness.
Yeah. To raise awareness around the homeless.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, different conversation. However you want to put it, but that sounded perfect. So, yeah. Okay. Right. So, yeah, COVID. Oh my gosh. And just, I don't know. Are you guys still having to wear masks up there when you go out?
Oh yeah, you gotta wear those things.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we are here too. It's like,
Okay.
I'm used to it now though.
Same.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We can get used to anything, which is strange, but yeah.
And to be honest, in the really cold months in Canada, it was actually nice at certain
Oh
points.
yeah.
When you got the mask on outside, just to,
Oh, yeah. You know, now this will be the second summer that we've had to deal with this. So it'll be interesting to see how well some of us do. Some of those days last year, though, it's like the last thing you want to do is put on an extra layer of anything over your mouth and be outside.
Oh yeah. Man. I've been hungover too and like sweating and in the grocery store. And I'm like, I might puke in this mask. I don't know what to do.
does puke transmit COVID? Because it's about to go everywhere.
Yeah.
It's multi-purpose.
Yeah.
So it's a vomit container and a virus catcher. Oh my God. Yeah, the whole conspiracy theory thing about this, it's like, you know, it's not so much, it doesn't come across that way much now. Like something's up, whether we know what it is or not.
Yeah, something strange is happening.
Right.
I would even say that, because I'm not a big believer in the evil overlord. I would say that people in the government level or anywhere are probably just as confused about what the hell's going on too.
Right.
Like nothing's off the table.
And we're all humans here. We're not the smartest things.
Oh yeah, no.
First, you know.
And that's what I love about these conversations, though, is because it brings it down to like a level that everybody totally understands. You know, it's like it's affecting all of us, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you are. We are all human.
Right.
The cool thing is that, you know, it's like, and I've gotten a chance to talk with both of you on the previous interviews, but now I can actually see Ben's lips move, which is awesome.
See, I don't know if that mustache is still
my mustache has been growing. That's how I know it's been COVID, because usually I keep it trimmed above the lip, but now I got drapes.
You start eating mustache for dinner.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, because you guys sound just enough alike that on our previous, like on all of our previous interviews, all three of them, I can never 100% tell who's who.
Same. We had the same problem.
Oh, do you? Well, it's me and that, you know, guy that hangs out over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird stuff. Hey, Shade. Oh my God. What do you know?
Well, you like it?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Cool, man.
There's nothing you guys have put out that I don't care for at all. I'm
trying though. We'll keep
trying.
Dog shit tune for you.
You can probably work on one if you want. Hey, actually, that reminds me. Have you guys ever? You've done covers of like Snoop Dogg or Snoop and Old Dirty Bastard. Have you ever thought of doing like a Beatles cover?
Yeah, it's hard to do stuff like that, because if we do it in our way, this is what pisses people off. They want to hear it identical, right? It's like, well, go listen to the record then. And
exactly.
So, with these people like Zeppelin and the Beatles, if you're not note for note, then you get shit, and then it's like, why even bother? With the rap tunes, we can kind of do our style, and no one will talk shit about it or be like, this isn't how it exactly is.
Well, you know, what I have to say to that is fuck them. Because, you know, the weirdest thing, and it actually came up earlier too, there have been a few times where it's gone through my mind. I would love to hear a Mountainhead version of A Day in the Life.
Oh my gosh. That would be a good one, and I wonder how the hell we do it.
Oh my gosh. With your guys' sound, because actually, as I've been listening to some of the music, it's like I'm picking up, I've known of you guys for like 2 years now, but I'm picking up stuff in all your music like that I've not really heard before. Part of it is because I'm stoned, you know, at the different times when I'm, you know, listening to it.
It is designed for that.
Yeah, it has that consciousness in mind, that's for sure.
Oh, no doubt. Mountainhead. Okay, see. But no, it was just something that I was thinking about. It's like, I got to ask the boys if it's anything that you guys had ever considered before.
We could, and you know, it's funny you said that too, is last week, actually a week ago today, we were just messing around with stuff in the studio, and we dragged all of our songs into one session, and we clicked play. So every Mountainhead song was playing at once, and we were like, this sounds like A Day in the Life.
Like with the
crescendo.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what all the songs together kind of sounded like. So we were like,
funny you picked that song. Man.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, even if you never release it, like release it, now you know you've got to play it. You've got to try it.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea, man. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh! And if you do, I want to hear it. You can't just
I don't
sit
know
and
anyone
not hear
covers
it.
that song either. Like I've never heard a cover of that. I don't think.
Actually, the Flaming Lips, and believe it or not, the Flaming Lips and Miley Cyrus.
And Miley Cyrus?
Oh my God, really? You've not?
Yeah, she kicks ass and all that stuff. Like
I was never a Cyrus fan of never until I heard this, and now I kind of seek her out because it's that good.
she's a rock and roller, that's for sure.
Actually, it came off. They did a tribute to the Beatles called "With a Little Help from My Friends."
Right?
Friends, yeah. Check it out though, because that kind of reminds me of like what you get. You guys have got that jangle pop sound that you could totally get away with it, and I think, yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh.
Idea. I mean, I like the seeds planted now.
Yeah, it's gonna be going. We're gonna be thinking about it for the next.
Why not? Why not? Just give it a shot and see what happens. You know you can do it. Shade, what was the inspiration, guys?
All right.
Well, we were in Miami, and it was just after the Wu-Tang had reposted all our stuff, so we were out having a blast. And I think we were sitting at a taco joint or we were hanging out somewhere, and either Kyle or I started going, and someone went.
Probably Kyle.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, like, we were having a really good time in Miami, I remember here.
And if we find that a lot of the times when we're just joking around or just making a noise for no reason at all, that'll end up turning into a song. So
rather than trying to write a song, right? They just pop in and they're like, oh, coming for a visit.
Right.
So when that happened, I think I pulled out my phone and we just kind of recorded Kyle going, and I was going,
Top 10, baby.
yeah. And then, so that's where that song came from. And I think the chorus too was kind of, because we'd gotten the verse thing down on the chorus. Initially, it was the same lyrics and the same melody. It was just a little more aggressive, and it was right around when Keith from the Prodigy died. So we were kind of like in a Prodigy headspace a little bit, but we had to tone it down because it needed to be Mountainhead. So that's where that's where the song came of, really.
Yeah, we were staying in some, like, I guess we didn't know it was a bad part of Miami, but the cab driver was like reluctant to drop us off at our Airbnb, and he's like, "You guys shouldn't be staying here." We're like, "Why?" And he's like, "This is a bad neighborhood." We're like, "Oh, okay."
Really?
So what that meant to us was, well,
we gotta go out.
We're gonna go out and take a walk. So we were with some buddies, and we were right at the end of the street of that Sinbad Motel, which is on the cover. And,
Yeah.
It has that big neon sign, so we're like, let's just go walk over there and we'll take a picture in front of it. Our buddy ended up snapping us walking across the street, and then that became the cover.
I have to ask, were there any ladies of the night kind of walking around?
They were around, but we kept our distance.
They offered us a ride. I almost took the ride.
Yeah.
You want to the cab driver's like, "Don't go in there. You're gonna die." I was like, "Really?"
I had to save Kyle's life because the cab driver looked at me and said, "Go get your brother," and I was like,
"Oh my gosh, yeah." I don't want to read the headlines about that the next day after you get all like intestinal fortitude and go trying to sin bad.
Yeah. The double. It's like the double whammy.
There's not many times I've looked at Kyle with a straight face and said, "We gotta go."
And one of our friends was already in the back seat. It's like, dude, I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The two nice-looking ladies are offering you a ride home at 5 a.m.
Oh, no doubt. Did you ever see From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yes. It was exactly that.
Just like that. I'm not even kidding, except for the vampire part, but it was just like that. Maybe a mental vampire.
Well, I was talking about the vampire part.
Yeah. I ain't dealing with no damn vampires tonight.
If the hype was there, I would have been in any regardless.
Same. I would have taken that one for the team too.
Wow. So what's the deal with an album? Because I know that you guys are actually, you've got an album's worth. You've got more than an album's worth.
I don't know, man. Like people ask us about this, but we're just sticking to the single train, and we're release every 6 to 8 weeks this year. We're releasing a song, so it's consistent because it all got backed up because of last year, and no one knew what the hell to do. And so we just said, screw it. We're just going to continue on with life because what else can you do?
Yeah. The thing is, we record everything as an album too. So like this, we got 8 tracks done right now. So eventually there will be, I'm sure we'll press vinyl and do that whole thing. It's just doesn't make the most sense for us right now because we don't have shows to sell it. That's why at least on Spotify, with the last album, I made the playlist with the order that we sequenced the album in, so people could go listen to it that way.
Right.
And we'll do the same this year, but eventually, we're gonna group songs together and press some vinyl.
Awesome. I had to ask,
I know,
those things.
cool.
But you're right though, because the cool thing is that what's happening is that you guys are doing it in such a way that your fans would do it that way too, which is where you hear an album, you start picking out your favorite songs. And it's like, and then you go and you listen to the secondary songs, and then you listen to, and like that. And you basically but the way that you guys are doing it though, it's perfect. And your timing too, in those kind of intervals is awesome, because right about the time that we're getting used to another new Mountainhead track, and there's another one on the way, except for last year, you guys released Say No More and Make It Mundane, almost back to back, I think, if I remember.
Yeah, it was like a little tester. Like
In hindsight, we wouldn't have done that, but we did do that because we were like clearing room to release some of the songs that we're going to be releasing now in May last year. But we had recently gotten linked up with who's our now manager, and so we were all kind of working together to, figure out what to do.
Right.
Because no one knew what to do.
Right.
Obvious thing was to halt the presses, which in hindsight, we could have just kept rolling. We have some friends that kept releasing music, and they found a lot of success digitally doing that. And in hindsight, on that probably.
I'm sorry. I totally interrupted you that last part. Ben, what was that again? I'm so sorry, buddy. Just the last part.
I was just going to say, like we had some people that found success continuing to through the pandemic, and in hindsight, we probably should have done that just to keep, as they say, the algorithm
the river flowing.
fed. You got to keep the river flowing.
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And I don't need to know.
Yeah, that's
So,
okay.
no, I totally get what you're saying though, and yeah, that's true. I think maybe you probably released 2 back to back because we thought it was the end of the world. Hurry up, get all the music out, and that way, you've got that. I saw something the other day, and it's true, and I never really gave it that much consideration, I guess, or maybe knew how to put it, but saw a meme on Facebook. Pick carefully, because your next partner your next partner is going to be your apocalyptic partner.
Oh, God.
It's like,
that's great, right?
wow. It's like, yeah, I guess, unless you're one of those short-term, like one-night standers, in which case you still got all the time in the world. Oh my God, where was I going with that? I don't know.
Find Xena, Princess Warrior, that'll battle through with you.
Oh my gosh. Guys, you are listening to the Groove Zone Network. This is DJ D Phoenix out of Olympia, Washington, hanging with Kyle and Ben Hanna for a few today, Mountainhead. They just put out you guys do it. Go for it.
Mountainhead.
Wu-Tang. Beatles. Okay.
Bagels.
You might have to talk to Sir Paul first, though, unless he gets, no, I don't know. We were talking earlier. I'm trying to talk to, what's that?
Ringo will let us do it.
Ringo will. Ringo will do anything, I think. And, he's probably isn't it funny? Ringo ended up being and I know Paul's still alive, at least he is today, but Ringo will end up being the last Beatle.
Probably, man. He's like the goof. It doesn't look like he nothing affects him in life. So he's just like, his blood pressure is nice and stable the whole life. He's like,
no doubt. He came in so totally like under the wire on so many things, except for Octopus's Garden. And what was that other one? Oh, there was another one he did too.
My friends, a little help from my friends.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, I want to hit on a couple of things with you. While I've still got you for a few minutes. And by the way, thank you very much, guys. Oh my God.
Hey, thank you. Thanks. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, Mountainhead's got a home with the Groove Zone, regardless of where we're at.
Cool,
and
man.
these events that we've got happening on a once-a-month basis, in light of what happened with the Quasar Star, I think it's okay to go this route for a while. So,
Cool.
Matt, you're our headliners no matter what. Oh my gosh, that is too much. Wow. So shit. What's the deal with an album? Because I know that you guys are actually you've got an album's worth. You've got more than an album's worth.
I don't know, man. Like people ask us about this, but we're just sticking to the single train, and we release every 6 to 8 weeks this year. We're releasing a song, so it's consistent because it all got backed up because of last year, and no one knew what the hell to do. And so we just said, screw it. We're just going to continue on with life because what else can you do?
Yeah.
Right.
The thing is, we record everything as an album too. So like we got 8 tracks done right now. So eventually there will be, I'm sure we'll press vinyl and do that whole thing. It's just doesn't make the most sense for us right now because we don't have shows to sell it. That's why at least on Spotify, with the last album, I made the playlist with the order that we sequenced the album in, so people could go listen to it that way.
Right.
And we'll do the same this year, but eventually, we're gonna group songs together and press some vinyl.
Awesome. I had to ask,
I know,
those
it's
things.
cool.
But you're right though, because the cool thing is that what's happening is that you guys are doing it in such a way that your fans would do it that way too, which is where you hear an album, you start picking out your favorite songs. And it's like, and then you go and you listen to the secondary songs, and then you listen to, and like that. And you basically but the way that you guys are doing it though, it's perfect. And your timing too, in those kind of intervals is awesome, because right about the time that we're getting used to another new Mountain Head track, and there's another one on the way, except for last year, you guys released Say No More and Make It Mundane, almost back to back, I think, if I remember.
Yeah, it was like a little tester. Like
In hindsight, we wouldn't have done that, but we did do that because we were like clearing room to release some of the songs that we're going to be releasing now in May last year. But we had recently gotten linked up with who's our now manager, and so we were all kind of working together to, figure out what to do.
Right.
Because no one knew what to do.
Right.
Obvious thing was to halt the presses, which in hindsight, we could have just kept rolling. We have some friends that kept releasing music, and they found a lot of success digitally doing that. And
go figure. Hey, what's up with the gold? What
gold?
You guys both got gold on your hats. What's up with that?
Just like the color scheme,
Yeah, even the
hatters here.
Even the stitching on our jackets are black and gold.
Well, that I know, and I knew about the grills, but no, I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, these are newish. We got them last year. They're tarot cards. Mine is the sun, and yours is the world.
See, I thought they were the golden tickets for the Wonka factory.
Well, that too. We haven't seen if we can get our tour yet.
Will you give me a bar of chocolate, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'll pay double for one if you.
Some never-ending gobstoppers.
Yeah.
If you get all big and purple though and float off, man,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Every blueberry for themselves at that point. Yeah.
No doubt. I'm glad I don't like blueberries. Now, blackberry, on the other hand, because blackberry lives matter, it's completely different.
Blackberries are amazing.
Oh, I'm telling you, I love blackberries. Anyway, a berry's a berry. What am I trying to do here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I've probably got about 5 minutes left with you guys at this point. Yeah, I know. Anyway, thank you again. I want to hit on 2 things real quick because I can never get you on one of our meetings, buddy. So 17th of Never, we're raising awareness for the homeless crisis. What's going on up in your area with that? Are you guys inundated with a lot of homeless, or what's up?
I mean, where we are, because we're kind of in the country a little bit. In the suburbs of Toronto, it's not bad, but in Toronto, there was a man that built a bunch of shelters for the homeless, so that they didn't freeze. And for some reason, the government of Toronto arrested him and seized all the shelters. Which it's one of those things where you got to look at okay, there's humanity and then there's the book. Fuck the book when it comes to humanity, especially when we're all locked down because people are dying. But the homeless are dying from freezing to death. This isn't making
And
sense.
there's a solution provided, and then I don't know the details of why he got in shit. It's probably some bureaucratic little line that says you can't be a nice person if you were in the city or whatever it is. But
Yoga pods were allowed, but shelters
right,
for
you can do
homeless weren't.
yoga if you're. It's always this like class system thing going on where the middle class is scared shitless of being the lower class. The lower class is just there to scare the shit out of the middle class, and the rich people just walk around and do what the fuck they want. You know, it's like that kind of meme.
I sure hope they never have to sleep on cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's-
and you know, chances are they probably never will.
yeah.
Yeah.
No chance. Maybe if they pass out on a pizza box.
One day the debt will have to be repaid, though.
Yeah.
Spiritually, if not monetarily.
Right, right. And I know everybody gets their come up on to some degree at one point or another. Yeah, no doubt. It's just, but that's not the first time I've heard of something like that happening, though. Which is what, you know, and I mean, they're not expensive, but they're not cheap, though. You know, but I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I live in the capital city of Washington State. You know, we're an hour south of Seattle. And I know all up and down the I-5 corridor from BC all the way down to California. It's just nothing but tent cities and stuff. And it's just like,
right.
where did this come from?
How is the climate there in the winter? Can you survive outside?
Actually, well, I mean, it's dipped down. You guys are really parallel with us, though, too.
Okay.
I think geographically, it's gotten down into, it's frozen. I mean,
Okay.
we're definitely at that level. And what amazes me is the amount of people from the southern states, like just up over the Mexico-U.S. border, that are up here freezing their asses off and living in the woods. It's like, I know. It's like, go home, you know? I don't get it. I mean, and seriously, like I know I can count on one hand and one finger the amount of people I know from Texas alone that are all living in the woods up here. And it's like, why? Why? And the reason why, or one of them anyway, is because we've got more resources here than anybody else does. And our government is really good about going, here, you know, that you need all this. This is what you, and I totally get it. I mean, I've been homeless. You know, it's like I've done the couch trip. I've lived where, you know, in some pretty messed up situations. So I get that. But at the same time, though, it's like, but these people don't want out of this.
Yeah, true. That there lies a bit of that's the other end of the issue.
It's this lost boy mentality.
Right. And it's
Michael.
Exactly, man. That's true.
I was thinking more along the lines of Peter Pan.
That's what I
took it to the.
Oh my God, Ben, you did that, and I just like totally like lost all the blood in my head. Yeah, no, it is. It's like they've created their own world. They've created their own, and I don't say this in a bad way. I'm just saying it like it is. But you walk into that world to any degree at all, and it's completely different. You know, it's jungle law, just weird stuff. And I don't know about what your government is doing up there, but for the most part, though, to a big degree, our police are still very much hands off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
too familiar with what goes on in Toronto. The only thing we knew is that the big headline about the shelters being taken down,
and then the guy was in the news probably 3 months earlier for like they were congratulating him. Like, look at this guy, he's doing something nice, and then like,
of course,
yeah, it's bullshit that he's getting in trouble for, you know, just being a good human. Like,
right? Go figure. Hey, what's up with the gold? What
gold?
You guys both got gold on your hats. What's up? What's up with that?
Just like the color scheme, you know.
Yeah, even the
hatters here.
Even the stitching on our jackets are black and gold.
Well, that I know. That I knew, and I knew about the grills. But yeah, no, I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, these are newish. We got them last year. The tarot cards. Mine is the sun, and ours is the world.
See, I thought they were the golden tickets for the Wonka factory.
Well, that too. We haven't seen if we can get our tour yet.
Will you give me a bar of chocolate, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'll pay double for one if you.
Some never-ending gobstoppers.
Yeah.
If you get all big and purple though and float off, man, yeah. Oh my God.
Every blueberry for themselves at that point.
Yeah.
No doubt. I'm glad I don't like blueberries. Now, blackberry, on the other hand, because blackberry lives matter, it's completely different.
Blackberries are amazing.
Oh, I'm telling you, I love blackberries. You know, anyway, a berry's a berry. What am I trying to do here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I've probably got about 5 minutes left with you guys at this point. Yeah, I know. Anyway, thank you again. I want to hit on two things real quick because I can never get you on one of our meetings, buddy.
Now, what do you mean? You know, when I'm thinking about